Here we go, it's the widest show. I know you like the sound of it. I know you love the style of it. Now sit back, here comes the widest show. All I gotta say is I love the word bitch. Remember me still hating on Nintendo shit? 3 years later, uncharged shits on Gears of War. Now I don't gotta say I hate it no more. Same review who loves to say son of a bitch became a YouTube star, still don't own a car. You want a review, you don't gotta look far. Prove once again these sites ain't on par. Okay, we're not expecting a Shakespeare story in this game. It's How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, How to Train Your Dragon. I know, wonderful title. Anyway, point is that the story really lacks in this game. Basically, you're a clan of Vikings, you capture dragons, and then you use them to fight each other. There's real no drive to it, and don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting an amazing story, especially in a movie game. But even Iron Man, the goddamn video game, had somewhat of a story. This has absolutely no drive at all, no connection to the characters, nothing. It has some few funny moments, but that's about it. I wish there was more cutscenes and, you know, more drive to it. But there really is no story to be told. The graphics, for the most part, aren't bad. I wouldn't say they're amazing, especially some of the effects just feel lazy. But the way you can customize your dragon and see all the little details is definitely a cool feature in the game. And the scenery is not too bad, mostly forests and villages, I guess you could say. Some of the effects look good, but I would say more than half don't look amazing or anything special. So overall, while the graphics aren't terrible, they're not even bad. They're good, straight out good. They could be better though, but they're good. So the gameplay of How to Train Your Dragon, well, it's none of your goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was a real bad joke. Anyway. Point is that in this game, like the title says, How to Train Your Dragon, you basically capture a dragon, and in this game you don't actually capture it, you just call it and it falls down from the sky and then a cutscene occurs. But you get the dragon, plop on his back, and he is now your That's how this game works. I know dragons are total in this game. And as you train your little dragon, if you're Asian, no, I'm kidding. As you train your dragon, you get to basically sim style him. I know that sounds weird. He is your dragon. You must feed him. You must make sure he's happy with you, you know, if he's not. And you basically have to train him to be stronger and level up. And this just sounds so wrong, and there's probably so many jokes you can make out of this review. But the point is that you have this dragon, and you have to make sure he likes you and becomes strong for the tournaments. The main point of the game is to fight in tournaments, fight other dragons, beat them, gain money, and eventually become the clan leader because you're the best with your dragon. And you know, the gameplay isn't too bad, and definitely a cool idea to, you know, basically go around farms, taking out chickens and sheeps and everything, giving the meat to the dragons to make them happy, and all this other stuff. But when you get down to the gameplay and fighting, it's not bad. It's very, very average, and definitely made for kids in mind. You only have a set amount of combos, very few, and the more you level up, the more you unlock, and then you just basically smash those buttons over and over again until you kill the other dragon. However, I will say that later on in the game, enemies come very, very strong and kick your ass pretty fast, so you will have to learn most of the combos and use them to your advantage. Otherwise, you'll just lose if you keep clicking X or Y. I would say that improvements I would like to see is much better combat, more move sets, and basically, and while there's challenges to level up your dragon and training sessions, basically the training sessions are doing the same move over and over again. Come on, people, we gotta change that up. And the challenges aren't really fun. Like 1 or 2 of them are fun out of 6. Most of them just suck. They're not fun to do. You have to click X repeatedly while staying in an amount of line. I mean, come on. That old minigame is from like N64 days. So really, it is a movie game, and it does work better than I thought, and it is fun to customize your dragon, take care of him, but when you get to actual battling and training your dragon, it's not all that great. However, it's definitely not bad, and I was expecting a lot worse. So if you're into the whole training your dragon, and I know it sounds weird, you're probably going to like this game. It definitely has that, I guess you can say, Sims type feeling. To finish it up, basically, I enjoyed the game for what it is. It's a movie game. It's made for kids in mind, and it definitely does the job it's supposed to. You gain a dragon, and then you can gain 3 more during your single player campaign, and basically train them for the tournament. If the tournament gameplay was a little better and the story was there, this game could have been a full-blown, pretty fun adventure, especially for kids. They would have loved it. But for us who've been playing games for a while, we definitely see the flaws. However, it's probably one of the better movie games for the younger children. It's much better than that game I reviewed a few weeks ago, the Star Wars game. Oh god, this is much better. And it is fun to definitely train your dragon. No, I can't get it out of my head. This title is just so crazy. I can't believe they thought of this. But the point is that it's definitely a fun game. If you like the movie, maybe you want to rent it, just play it a few hours, have fun training your dragon and beating the out of other dragons. Everybody else, you'll probably just skip on this. If you have kids or little brothers or little sisters or little cousins and you want to keep them preoccupied, give them this game. They'll be playing for hours, plenty of stuff to do for them. And overall, it's definitely not a terrible movie game. I enjoyed it for what it is.